Hey everyone, it's Farmer with Coins, and it's time for another nickel hunt to fill this album. Stay tuned to find out how to win this. What's going on, everyone? So we finally got nickels to do a hunt for this album fill, which we are filling this album with nickels we find while coin roll hunting during this series. So we do have a couple key dates. There are some key dates that we have not found yet, and some war nickels that we're still looking for. But once we fill this album, we are giving it away to one of you lucky viewers. All you have to do is in the comments below, put what nickel you think is going to be the last nickel we put in this album. And once we find that last nickel, we will go through all of our videos, look for that winning comment in each video, and we will do a wheel to find out who's gonna win it. So stay tuned, watch the time lapse, see what kind of awesome goodies we can find. We do have some older rolls, which this is kind of weird. This is like old paper. So I don't know if maybe they just had some old wrappers laying around that they used, but normally they're white like this. So we don't know what's gonna be in these rolls. Hopefully it's loaded with some older nickels. Alrighty guys, we have the time lapse set up, and we'll bring you guys in on the next cool find. The 50s we won't bring you in for, but the 40s and lower we will. So alrighty, enjoy, sit back, and watch the hunt. Well, everyone, bring you in for an update. The bag has been really slow, so we're about halfway through. The only 40 we found was a 47 out of San Francisco. That was the first find out of the bag, and then I found a 52 out of Philly and a 57 out of Denver.
58 out of Denver and a 59 out of Denver.
And then one dingy beaver that we found. So it's really slow so far. I think the 2004 I think is the newest nickel that we found in these rolls.
So far.
So I'm thinking that these were wrapped
A couple years back.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird that we're not finding anything like 2019 or 18.
Yeah, we haven't found
So those actually might be about 10 years wrapped.
Sitting in
Some vault.
in the vault.
So, but sadly, nothing super cool yet. So we'll bring you guys in on the next find. Alrighty, everyone, so I've just found a 48. We are looking for the 48S, which would be a semi-key date. So there's the 48. Let's flip it. And it's out of Philly. So it's not the key date, but it's still 48. Put that up on the board. And me and my wife both found 40s out of San Francisco. So there we go. We have about 20 rolls left to go, and we're up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 8 finds. So this bag is definitely turning out to be not so hot.
On the sadder side.
On the sadder side. But let me finish out this roll. Yep, nothing else in that roll. But we still have another String and Sons, which is usually good as the second box. So anyways, we'll bring you guys in on the next cool find. Well, it definitely did not look like one from the edge. But that was sneaking in there. A war nickel. San Francisco, let's see which date. 45S. Which actually fills a spot in our book. And actually, do you want to look at that? That might be... No, we need the 43. I think we only need the 43D war nickel to finish up the war nickels in there. Oh, I guess we did. Never mind. Boom! 45S war nickel, which is actually in a pretty good shape. It still has some nickel tone to it.
Nice
Yeah.
luster to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. War nickel on the board. Alrighty. Alright, maybe it's heating up.
Hope so.
Alrighty. Bring you guys back in.
All right, so I have a 48. We are looking for that 48S. It is out of Philly. Not the one we were looking for, but still a 48.
And I pulled out a 41 out of San Francisco. So we have one roll remaining. I'm gonna open it live. See if there's anything cool. So again, we do have a series going on for the Snuggler Hunt album. If you guys go to the playlist that is linked below, it will have all of our videos for this nickel album hunt, and all you have to do is just watch them, comment what do you think the last nickel in the album is gonna be for a chance to win that full album. It is going to be given away live, so whenever we do fill it, we will set up a live event to give away that awesome album. Well, nothing in that roll, but we do have another bag right here with white rolls that we will get into. So we will put away these finds so we can separate them from the finds out of the next bag. And then after we're done with the white bag, we will put the nickels into the album and give you guys a wrap up. Alrighty guys, hope you're having fun. Alrighty, first roll in, and I picked out a 39. But if there's a mint mark, it is a key date. No, I don't think that there's a... No mint mark, so it's just a 39, but so far for this hunt, that is the oldest one. And then my wife pulled out a
49.
So if there's an S mint mark, it would be a semi-key date.
It's not.
It's a Philly.
Out of Philly, but pretty decent looking 49.
Yeah, well, one roll in and we've had 2 finds. So this is already better
Already a better
than the last bag. Alrighty, we will bring you guys back in.
So, I have a 42 hanging out here.
Which it could be a war nickel or clad.
Or it could be sad. So, let's flip it and see. Oh, we got the sad one.
It's the sad. What mint mark though?
It's no mint mark. Okay. Philly. Sad. I did get a 41 earlier though. And a Canadian.
Oh, and then I got a 54 out of Denver. I did check it for the S over D, and there's just the D on there.
Just the D.
Just the D. So, alrighty. Well, it's already shaping up to be a better bag than the last one. So, sit back and enjoy the hunt. Well, on the very next roll, another 39. In better shape than the last one. So again, if there's a mint mark, it is a key date. And it's a filly. But, 2 39s in one bag. Alrighty. Go get your popcorn and have fun watching.
Well, I spied it right as I opened. There's a 43.
Which is definitely
a Warnicle. It's out of Philly. A little on the grimy side. It's kind of why it popped out, and I could see the date from the side. But it's silver.
So on the 43, you go to the date, and you look at the 3. If the bottom of the 3 has a hook on it, then it's the 43 over 42. So this is not it, but that is the pickup point on the 3. You're looking in this area right there. If there's a hook that goes like that, it's the 43 over 42. But this is not it, but it is still a Warnicle. Alrighty, guys. It's a hot box, so hopefully we can
keep going.
Keep going. Well, it was poking out. You guys can kind of see the greenish tint on it. A Philadelphia Warnicle. Let's flip it over and see the date. It's a 43, so we're going to look for that 43 over S, or 2, I mean. That does not have the hook on it. But that is a 43 Warnicle, and our second one of the box, third of the hunt. Sweet Baby Lou. Alright, I'm going to finish off this roll just and see if there was anything else hanging out. There is not. Nope.
Mine neither.
Alrighty. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 rolls left. We'll bring you guys in on the next cool find. So we had 10 rolls left, and this is our third 39 in the bag. If it has a mint mark, it is a key date. Boom!
Yay.
39 at a San Francisco key date, and we needed that key date for the album. Sweet!
Heck
I guess third time's the charm.
yeah.
Alrighty, like I said, we have 10 rolls left. We either bring you in on the next cool find or the end of the box wrap up. Alright, well that's the end of box number 2. We did find a lot more beavers from Canada in this bag. 2 Warnicles, that 39 semi-key date. These were out of the 40s and the 50s. Now we're going to grab the nickel album and we're going to see how many holes we can fill in this album. Well, we went through there. We added 9 nickels to the album. We upgraded 3. This is where it stands now. I didn't count how many we need still to fill it. But here is the album as it sits. Awesome, filling a key date in there and a war nickel. But again, to win this, all you have to do is comment down below which nickel you think we're gonna put in last, or actually find last. It goes up to 2002 Philly and back to 38. So
need 21 to fill.
So we're missing 21, which some of them are, we can find them. We're just looking for good ones. But yeah, anyways, if you guys like this content, please consider subscribing to our channel and putting up that thumb and ringing that bell for future notifications. Alrighty guys, see you on the next hunt.